Hello and welcome back to Jakubication. Today we're going to learn about strings in Python. A string is a collection of characters. It can be written like channel name equals double quotes Jakubication, or channel name equals single quotes Jakubication. Concatenation, using the plus operator to join two or more strings. Hello, comma, space, plus world exclamation point results in hello, comma, space, world exclamation point. Quotes within quotes. You can write the string Jakubications channel in a couple of different ways. Jakubications channel with double quotes and then single quote for the apostrophe s. Single quotes Jakubication backslash apostrophe s channel. Backslash apostrophe is an escape character. More on that later. The following would be a mistake. Just single quotes all the way out Jakubications channel. It would break into the string Jakubication and an unclosed string s channel. Strings on multiple lines. Long equals first part space second part results into one big string, first part space second part. Escape characters. A sequence of characters that can be used to express something in a string that would either break the rules of the language if typed normally, or can't be typed with the keys on the keyboard. Generally written as backslash single character. Backslash A is a bell sound when printed, backslash N is a new line character, backslash T is the tab, backslash double quote is a literal double quote, backslash single quote is a literal single quote, and backslash is a literal backslash. For example, you have some string hi backslash n. This will add a new line after the hi. This would have some synergy with the print function, which I've covered in a video previously. I'll leave a link to the video in the pinned comment. Splitting characters. Split. Splits a string based on a specific delimiter into separate strings in the list. Providing no argument splits on any whitespace. I've done a video before on what qualifies as whitespace in Python. I'll also link this video in the pinned comment. 123-456-789.split on the dash breaks it into a list at 123-456-789. The same thing but separated with spaces, and you split on nothing breaks it into the same list. Providing a delimiter and a number determines the max number of splits. The last character in the list would be the rest of the string that couldn't be split. 123-456-789.split on the dashes. One max split breaks it into 123 and then 456-789. R-split works identically to split if no max number of splits is provided. Otherwise, it's split starting from the end. 1234-456-789.rsplit of dash 1 breaks it into 123-456 and then 789. Split lines. Splits a string on the new line, 123 backslash n 456 backslash n 789. Split lines breaks it into the strings 123 456 and then 789. Partition, a string method that lets you split a string into three parts based on the characters you provide. Three parts: the part before the provided character are characters, and all the preceding things I'll say will be character or characters, so I'll just say character. Provided character, the part after the provided character. Takes the leftmost match if the provided character appears more than once. Partition example, hello world. Hello world.partition of L is he, low world. Hello world.partition of Z is hello world, empty string, empty string. Hello world.partition of H is empty string H, hello world. Hello world.partition of D is hello world, the D and then the empty string. R partition works similar to partition but takes the rightmost match. Hello world.rPartition of L is hello world, and then the D. Hello world.rPartition of Z is empty string, hello world. Hello world.rPartition of H is empty string H, hello world. Hello world.rPartition of D is hello world, D, and then the empty string. Searching for substrings. Find searches for a substring in a string with an optional start and stop index. Hello.find H, 0. 0 is the index that H occurs at. I am Bob.find Bob, 5, because 5 is the index the string Bob starts at. Hello.find L, 2, because L is the first occurring at index 2. Hello.find Z is -1, because -1 is returned if the substring is not in the string. Hello.find L, start at 3, because you start the search at the index 3. Hello.find L, start at 4, end at 6, -1, because there's no L between 4 and 6. rfind works identically to find unless you're searching for a substring that occurs multiple times in the string. Hello.rfind of L returns 3. Returns 3 as it's the last occurrence of L. Index and rIndex, functionally identical to find and rfind, except they both raise a value error if the substring is not found in the string. Count returns the number of occurrences of the provided substring in the string. Can also optionally provide index to start and stop the search at. Mirror.countR returns 3. Did you know that mirror only has 6 letters and half of them are R's? Subscribe if I've just awakened some nostalgia deep inside you. Replacing substrings. Replace. Replaces all occurrences of the existing substring with a new substring. Can optionally specify a number to replace only provided number of occurrences. Hello.replace HJ replaces the H with a J and you get jello. Hello.replace L with nothing. Hio. Hello.replace L only with nothing, but only do it once, so Hilo. Hello.replace Z with nothing. Hello. Hello.replace O with space nah, it gives you hell nah. Hello.replace nothing with exclamation point, that puts exclamation point between every letter and at the start and at the end. Lower and upper and swap case. Lower replaces all uppercase letters with lowercase letters. Upper replaces all the lowercase letters with uppercase letters. Swap case puts all the lowercase letters to uppercase and all the uppercase letters to lowercase. In all of these, characters without case like numbers or symbols remain unchanged. Capitalize. Capitalizes the first letter and lowercases any subsequent uppercase letters. Casefold. I've done a video on this, again, I'll link it in the pinned comment. Title. Similar to capitalize, but capitalizes the first letter of every word separated by spaces. The Book of Books. Title is capital T, the, capital B, book, capital O, of, capital B, books. Expand tabs. Expand tabs into a certain number of space characters. You can optionally specify a number of spaces to expand the tabs into. The number of spaces is 8 if no number is provided. Hello \t world.expand tabs of 1 just expands it out into hello space world. Removing characters at the beginning or start. The strip functions, lstrip, removes any white space character from the start of the string. If you specify a character, remove all occurrences of the character at the start of the string. QQQQQ hi.lstrip q is just hi. Tab /t hi.lstrip just gives you hi. rstrip, identical to lstrip's functionality but removes white space or a character specified from the end of the string. Strip, works as if you would run both lstrip and rstrip one after another and specify the same string or no string for both. Remove prefix and remove suffix, introduced in Python 3.9. Similar in spirit to rstrip and lstrip, you must specify a substring argument and then remove prefix removes the substring from the start of the string, and remove suffix removes the substring from the end of the string. Aligning strings. Aligning string methods. I have videos on zfill and rjust that I'll also link in the pinned comment. Center. Centers a string with the character you provide to reach a certain length. The default character is space if no character is provided. In case of an odd number of characters to reach the length, the left side will be longer. Ljust. Right fills a string with the character you provide to reach a certain length. Again, space is the default character. In all cases, you can only specify a single character, not multiple characters. Examples. All the aligning methods do nothing if the length provided is less than or equal to the current length of the string. So abc.ljust5 with the j gives you back abcjj. abc.center5j gives you j. String test is all num. Returns true if all characters are letters or digits, meaning white space and symbols are disallowed. Is alpha. Returns true if all characters are letters. Also accepts letters not from the English language. Is ASCII. Returns true if all characters are a part of the ASCII character set. ASCII is an acronym that stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Is the system that maps numbers to characters. I've made my own ASCII table, I'll link it in the description. Is digit. Returns true if all the characters are digits. True if all the characters are 0 through 9 to be specific. Is lower. Returns true if all the letters are lowercase. Is upper. Returns true if all the letters are uppercase. Is space and is title. I've done videos about both of these methods that I'll also link. Starts with and ends with. Last time I'll talk about linking a video in the pinned comment. I've done a video about ends with. Watch the ends with video because it goes into some intricacies that it shares with starts with, but starts with returns true if the string starts with the provided substring. Hello world.starts with he, that returns true. Join. Concatenates a sequence of strings, inserting a separator string between each element. The separator string is what you call the function on, and the sequence to join is the argument. If you call the method with the empty string, it just joins all the values together. Dash.join 123456789 gives you the string 123-456-789. Formatting strings. F strings. F, hi, my name is name, is hi, my name is Bob, assuming name was defined to be Bob. Basically, you can assert the value of the variables into a string by putting F on the outside of the string and then putting variable where you want to insert the variable's value. Format specifiers. Minimum width. Doing something like curly brace name : 3 in an F string means the name variable must be printed with at least length 3, and spaces will be filled in to reach the space if needed. Strings will right fill with spaces, numbers will left fill with spaces. Format specifiers. Symbols. There are symbols to determine the standard way to fill the spaces. Name left of 2 right fills the spaces if needed. Name right of 2 left fills the spaces if needed. Name caret of 2 centers the value spaces if needed. Number : equals 2 makes sure the sign of a number is at the start of the inserted value, then left fills with spaces. I'm using bang to represent spaces. Number equals 14.5, number 2 equals negative 14.5. When you use the equal sign 7 with 14.5, it just left fills with spaces, but when you do it with number 2, it has a negative sign, and then it left fills with spaces. Fill characters. Spaces are the default character to fill up the space. You can specify the symbol you like so. Name equals Bob, print F, quotes, curly braces, name : symbol you want, left or right, and then the minimum width you want, and then the left, right fills, so now you have Bob, ****, up to 12. Note you have to specify a fill direction symbol in this case. Treating signs. Plus sign. A sign will be shown for positive and negative numbers. Num1 equals 12, num2 equals negative 12. Print F string with the plus sign, you'll print out the positive sign. With the plus sign, you'll print out the negative sign. Minus sign. Sign will only show for negative numbers. This is how it works already. Space. Space for positive numbers and minus sign for negative numbers. Again, I'm using bang to represent a space in the output. Num1 equals 12, num2 equals negative 12. Print out with the space, left fills the positive sign with the space, and then it's just a negative sign for the negative number. Different number bases. Binary. Num1 equals 12, print F, : B, then you get 1100, and if you do a hash before the B, you get the 0B, also with the output. Hexadecimal. : X, you get hexadecimal. Capital X, you get your hexadecimal capitally, so capital C. And also if you specify the hash, you can get your 0xC. Wrap-up. Specifying floating point precision. Specify some variable num to be printed to n decimal points. Use F strings like the following. Printf num : .n f. So if you wanted to do 3 decimal points, you do .3f. Thousand separator. Given some variable num that you want to separate at the thousands, printf num : d separates with comma, or num : _d separated with the underscore. Self-documenting expressions. Introduced in Python 3.8. Instead of having to do something like x equals 1, y equals 2, print f x equals fill in the x and y equals fill in the y, you can just do x equals 1, y equals 2, print f in the bracket x equals, and then in the bracket y equals, and then this will give you the very same thing in the printout. Final note. The last note to cover is string slicing. I've already done a video on that you can click into right now. Otherwise, ciao.